Hi there. Okay, so here's the deal. This is Two-Tailed Cat on DeviantArt. I have made this video describing how you can make a multicolored doll. This was my end product. Yours could be different. This is like a Cupid girl, I guess, or something. This is, mostly the beginning of the video was just the thing is part of the original video which will come after this was cut off because I didn't set up the recording quite right, but that's why I'm doing this introductory. Wow, I can't talk. Anyway, so here's basically the beginning was just saying, here's what you'll do. These are the color variations that I'm going to use and why and so on and so forth. And most of the color changing around was done during the part of the video that you will see as soon as I'm done here. And again, this is going to be the end. This is going to be the end product of the video, and I hope that you enjoy, and I hope this is helpful. Like so, as soon as preview is open, wow. Come on. Sorry. So what I like to do is I like to create something like this first so that I can go in and adjust the sides, make sure there's no extra color in there that's not supposed to be around the edges. Again, this is just a personal preference. I get kind of annoyed when I see that pink on the side, and I used to have a different way of doing this, but I don't do that as much anymore. But I'll be detailing that soon. So then it's Command C and then Command New, and then voila, we've got our base doll. Just close that, toss it. Command Save, so we know where we are. And Command S is Command Save, and it just saves it right to the desktop right there. Then we can go in and we can start changing the colors. And so then you just figure out which ones do you want to use, which ones do you want to change. And this is where we hit Command Shift 4. That's how I used to do this. And just drag it over. And then we start going in and changing the colors. So the skirt isn't going to change, but the hair, the gloves, and the shoulder things are. So let's start by changing the hair red. And oops, wrong one. And then we go in and we'll change gloves red. And we'll change the shoulder things red. This way we can Command Shift 4, drag across, then we have all reds. But then that's the hitch of it. We have to do all the variations. We have to take pictures of all the variations just to make sure we get the colors that we want and the correct color scheme that we want. So change those both. I'm gonna change these both back to red. Gonna go in, change the hair back to pink. Is this the right pink? See, that's the nice part about having the base still there. We can just go back in and take a picture, or take a look at the picture and then go back in and blah, blah, blah. So with that all done, we can just start opening these up and just move them around so you get the best view that you can. So what do we do now? Well, we decide, where do we want the color changes to be? Because she's got this nice little swoopy thing right here on her head, this should make the hair coloring difference a lot easier. You generally, if you're going to change the hair color, you're going to want that swoop down the middle. So let's start with her hair. So which side should we change red? Let's go with this side. Now, just because this is easier to start like this, let's go like that. Command C, Command V, Command copy, and Command paste. Then we just align it. Trying to make sure the blurry lines are not there as much. So then what I do to make sure that it's all aligned properly is I Command Z, which undoes it. And if everything looks right, like when that flash between them looks right, then I just go back and edit and then redo paste, and voila. But then that means we have to start working on the details of the hair, which means we have to go in a little closer, figure out where the part begins, go in, just Command copy again, zoom in just so just so it looks about the right size. Command V to paste it again. Okay, that looks right. And we just keep doing that. Little detail by little detail until everything's all in its right place. Now this is a little more complicated than what I usually do, so bear with me if this takes a few more minutes longer than it normally would. Man, this is gonna be a long video, huh? Then just it's really, this whole thing, this process is very, very simple, and the hair might look a little choppy at the end because, well, we're doing it pixel by pixel, so it's gonna happen, but the end product, in my opinion, is worth it because it looks nice. And it feels nice to be able to create something like this. All for 1 pixel, that entire block for 1 pixel. No. Yeah, a horse, my kingdom for a horse. Oops. Right. Sorry, I closed that down without thinking. That's not the right one. What was that? Maybe that was the right one. No, it wasn't. What am I thinking? That's the right one. Here we go. So now, because everything up to that point is a different color, we're going to zoom all the way out again. And this is the easiest part of the whole thing. We just decide which color scheme we want. Just copy and paste. Oops. You have to make sure to click on the right one, or else, things get a little wonky. Little bit. Oh, I hope this is going to end up in the spot. Okay, that looks right. Then, what do you say? Red or pink glove? Red glove. I say red glove on this side. See, this one looks a bit more difficult, so odds are it'll be a little off if I don't look in closer. So, you know, copy paste, blah blah blah. Then we come over to this one. Just because I like things to be kind of even-ish. A little more balanced. Her boob looked bigger there. Stupid sometimes. Anyway, so then there you go. Zoom all the way out. Oops, a little too much. And there we have her. Our multicolored doll. Now, if we want to, we can always go in to the original doll, like so, and get rid of the freckles and change it to blush, which I kind of want to do. So Command Shift 4, drag it. No, that's not going to work. That's going to be a extra thing, which I will get rid of. Just drag it across. There we go. Oh, you know what? Let's add on a little makeup. It's not very noticeable, but every now and again it can help. And then we can change the eye colors. See, before they were blue, but let's go with some brighter eyes. And then voila. Darker red lips. Voila. You know, you think I would have done this like a little differently, but no. No, I'm bored, so I do things wrong. Wait, why did I take the big one? I don't remember why I did that. Oh! Oh, yes, I do. Oh, it was the, yeah, coming back to this, I probably should have remembered this a little bit sooner. Yeah, so one thing you can do is you can come in and you can change the flowers in the corners. Now the nice thing about preview is that you can just whatever doesn't fit into the image that you're pasting it into won't copy. So we're gonna do one corner just this one time because, well, it makes things a little different. It makes things special. And it's as if to say one love can be stronger and different than the others, or something. Or even better, I could just go in and make all the color variations, because there's 2 colors, which means there's 4 color variations for the flowers. So then pink on pink, and Shift 4, we already have, or no, oops, it's not the one I want. No, yes it is. Damn it, what am I doing? What am I doing? So we can do it like this, and then whenever you see that little hero and fan art creator thing pop up, you can outweight it, or you can be impatient. And I like to outweight it, because it will go away if you just ignore it. Then red on, oops, that was a full screenshot. Let's go with this. Then we just go and drag those into the trash, blah blah blah, that sort of thing. Okay, so then we open up the flowers, and they will open, even if it takes a second. And so the thing about this corner is that, the hair keeps showing up in it. But that's the nice thing. You don't have to show them all at once. Just drag it into place, click, and then everything looks right. And so then you grab it and you drag it down and you Command C. Wait, actually I don't need to do that because the vine is already red. I mean pink, whatever. What was I thinking? And then once again you just click and drag and Command C, click over here, Command V, click here, Command V. Just drag it into place. I like to line up the little bars on the outside because when I'm doing the big side, when doing the vines on the flowers, it just makes it easier. So now that that outside thing is done, let's mess with her face a bit. Because I just kept making change after change after change, I don't need a lot of the old ones that I made. A lot of the old screenshots that I did. But, there's some good ideas behind this whole keeping the old ones. So because you can zoom it in like this, you can carefully position the the, the place that it's going to copy out of so that nothing that you don't want is going to show. And then once again you just click and drag and adjust into place. Sorry, focusing. It tends to happen. Generally you want to get a source point, so that one, this cheek is a little more difficult than the others just because it's a pink cheek. You know what? This is why you can go in and you can change the hair color. So I'm going to change the hair color back to red just so I can Command Shift 4 and get a copy of the cheek. And I can zoom in a bit, move it around a little bit, and Command V, and just adjust it right into place. And redo. That, again, if you're a little uncertain that the thing didn't come out, that the face didn't come out quite right, then you can just go in and fix it. And I could give her multicolored eyes. In fact, I think I will. Nope, wrong one. This is why I shouldn't have made more than one copy of this. You can just click and drag and Command C, click over here, Command V, zoom way, way in, shifting around Blah, 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 blah. And voila. We have our new multicolored doll. Did my voice just crack? Anyway, so I hope this was helpful, and I'm sorry if this doesn't work for those of you with a PC or a home computer, but that is a multicolored doll. That is how you make one, and I hope this tutorial was helpful. If it wasn't, I apologize. Okay, bye-bye.